Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. Okay, let's have a look what we were doing. So, yes, I remember. So, like in the last episode, we basically finished off the we were pushing back these marauders into the mountains. We've got as far as we can with the limited with the limited industrial points that we can output at the moment. Now, I noticed that we've got 1.1 turns left for the bureaucratic office 3. Now, this thing is taking 200 metal and 100 industrial points per turn. Now, I think we should be able to... We actually got an extra 144 industrial points per last turn. And this one took... let's just have a look at this. Start the turn asset log. Okay, so we paid the full amount. So we know that we've got enough industrial points now to build something else, right? And I think we should go for the VidCom station. This is going to increase our entertainment score. I think if we can get this into like a working city state, that is going to be a nice thing for us to do, right? Because then we're going to be able to maximize our economy. We're going to have to pay our workers more, right? The thing is, you have to be a little bit careful because you've got to be able to get the income tax in order to be able to pay the people that you're building. So we are kind of limited now. We do need to get tax cards, and those are coming from the internal council. Let's just go and have a look at that. Here's the internal council overview. So we're basically putting 80% of our cards into taxation. Now, the director's relation bonus was 41%. He hasn't got much in the way of administration skill, but he is using it and he's going to go up. Okay, his capability too. He's got some. He's not completely useless. So I think that we should go for this VidCom station. I think that's going to help. It's going to raise our entertainment score up quite high. Then we need to get hospitals up. We could also consider putting another zone up and getting some more bureaucracy points. Because at least at the first level, it's going to be difficult to get a city up to level 2 with just the amount of population that we've got. But look, we're not doing too bad. Yeah, luxury private economy attracted 2,400 extra free folk. We're getting 400 per turn from natural growth as well. Yeah, so we are actually getting a fair amount. And it looks like that's going down, but actually that's because most of them went into being workers this turn. So yeah, we're going to put up this VidCom station. That is going to help things too. People are going to be happy if they've got stuff to watch on TV, right? Okay, let's roll the turn and see what happens. I don't think we've really got much more that we can do. We could perhaps send a spy out, maybe get some more spies into this Altona zone. Okay, so look, we could actually see what's going on. Oh, okay, we're sending some spies into Altona here. Now, this is Oceania Imperium, a minor regime. I do think that this is going to be a good place for us to try to go to if there's nothing closer. Man, I'm loving this DLC. I just think it plays so differently. It's really, really cool. I hope you're enjoying it too. Okay. So, yeah, we're just heading into this decade of revolution. I don't think this is going to be too critical for us. We've discovered mechanized artillery. And we've raised our civilization level to level 4. So wow, that was like waiting for a bus, wasn't it? You wait all day and then 3 come along at once. So we've got a fake stratagem pack for that. We've actually got a bunch of cards now that we can spend. Ancient Depot might be a nice card to play. You can get some decent random artifacts. We've also got a prospecting push. That might be that worked last time. That was good. Increase income tax. There we go. All right. And Heimdallbrand has started an auction. I don't think we've got the money for that. Now, let's have a look at the model that we got. This was the motorbike. Oh wow. Yeah, not very good soft attack on that thing. Look, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But I don't think we're really going to use that. I think if we do use it, it's literally just going to be for, for reconnaissance. See if we can push these guys back into the sea. If we can kill them, I'd be even happier. Okay, we've pushed them back, so there we go. If they might come back. Now, 5th Machine Gun Infantry would like to expand out here a little bit. Now they are definitely out of supply here. They're not even going to get food. So, yeah. It might be worth... Yeah, we've got plenty of industrial points, look here. I wonder if it's worth getting a dirt road down. I think not. I think probably what we want to do is we want to continue towards our goal of getting the, getting a mine up here so we can get this metal mine. I think we'll be okay. We might have to rescue them, but I kind of want to push this back as far as we can go, because at least we can get some, it'll open up the place for prospecting too. The more hexes we get for prospecting, the better. These guys are kind of just sat here, so they're not going to get any further, I don't think. Bring those guys onto the road. I'm going to have we have these guys sat on the shores here, just in case anything tries to come for us there. Have these guys sat here on Carlin. Let's have a look at Port Royal. Okay, private funds going up nicely. Population happiness is extra high, and work happiness is high as well. Now we are paying them 6 credits a turn. That's probably why. And we've also, we've got a charismatic union chief in Port Royal event, so that is increasing worker happiness. That's an interesting little effect that event has. I really like it how Vic's program does these little things that you don't always notice, but when it's like, oh, the union chief, I usually think of that guy as being a bit of a ball ache, but he does have this passive effect of making people happier. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I wonder what whether the doctor is. Let me just go to call. So we've got Dr. Frankenstein here as well. I wonder if this guy's also doing something. Like the slave trader is passively just taking stuff away from us. So we kind of, we could always sell some population, by the way, if we ever really need money. That slave trader is quite useful for that. It's not a great idea because you don't really want to be selling, your population. Population is pretty important. But look. Yeah, we got 2,000 this turn. We could actually save those. We could sell 2,000 people if we were going to get a decent amount of money from it. I can't remember exactly how much it gives you, but it's not a huge amount, I don't think. Okay, what are we going to work on here? I think the model design is not so important now. I mean, we'll go for the, the artillery. Let's go for a 100mm gun. I might just go for an 80mm with 25mm steel plating. The engine, we don't need that engine. Yeah, we'll just put the heavy diesel engine. I'm probably not even going to use that thing. Okay, Maritime Trading House ship in difficulty. Oh, this is Heimdall Brine. Yeah, let's help them. Okay, so it's going to cost 12 political points, but it gives them a relationship increase. We can actually get credits out of them for them too. Now, Heimdall Brine, I kind of want those guys to like me more, I think. Yeah, they don't like us very much. They are anti-piracy, though, and they are shipwrights. They're not particularly aggressive, but they're strong in warfare. These guys we want to be friends with. We could make money here, and we could increase commerce. That would be very good. But we could actually get the relation increase, and I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we got 10 relationship with them. That was probably worth the money, I'd say, that we lost there. And also we increased hearts as well. Now, there's a stock auction. We can't afford this. We kind of want to start getting involved in that game, but look, we at least push their, they like us a little bit better. Aphrodite C, we've got stranglehold on us. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, these guys, like a lot of these guys don't like us very much. Aphrodite C and Heimdall Brine, they're quite close to each other. I wonder if they will eventually go to war. Who knows? Okay, and also we've got the opportunity to raise meritocracy. I think we need to do that as one of our decisions, if I remember right. Yep. So we need to go up to 58. We need to go up 6. This will do it. So there we go. We've made a promise. All right. Got to make some money though, because as you can see, we don't have much money. We had 282. We've got 282, but we lost 233 at the start of the last turn. Now, we are paying our workers a lot to build up these new assets. Look, next turn, excuse me, next turn, the bureaucratic office is going to be up. Now, yeah, we don't need to pay all the workers, I don't think. So we won't be paying quite that much next turn. We can probably, like, if it came to it, I would just leave this. And I don't think that we would actually go into the red. But you do not want to go into the red. It's really not worth it. It makes everybody unhappy. So yeah, don't do that unless you absolutely have to. I don't want to sell any rares. At this point I'd actually probably rather sell machines. Although machines are quite precious too, because they cost rares, you know. How many machines do we need to make a rare? Let's just check this out. One machine costs 20 rare metals and 20, was it 20 normal metals as well? Yeah, 20 metal, 20 industrial points, 20 rares. So at the moment, if we were to sell 20 metal, costs us 43, and 20 rares. Okay. So yeah, it's actually better to sell them, sell the raw materials than it is to sell the machines. You get more money for it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to sell any of these at the moment. I could probably sell some food. Food's pretty easy to get hold of. But let's sell some food. Okay, the danger and fear are both going down here. I'm leaving some space on the coast, and the reason being is because I don't want that to happen again where, you know, they came in and it pushed my units back. I think I'm going to leave a little bit of space this time. So if they do land on the coast, we can just surround them straight away, and then we can battle with them and just make some easy model design points, you know, field testing points. Okay. Increase income tax. Okay. We're going to make some more money next turn. I'm fairly sure that this will be enough now. This will be enough credits. Let's just have a look at the treasury cash flow. Now, the maritime trading houses are going to be the guys that we're actually trading with. They're going to be giving us kind of crappy points, you know, crappy amounts of, you know, a crappy deal basically on everything because they don't really like us so much. Okay, we can also contact another maritime trading house. I might play this card and see if we can get in touch with, I think it's this one here. Cavassia Great Lake, because this might be a way of getting into this, onto this island here. Alternatively, we've got Heimdallbrine this side. Heimdallbrine we're already in, you know, in Communicado with though. So let's do that. Could send a spy into here. No, that's Heimdallbrine, sorry. Spy. Salty Springs. I don't think we can actually get anything in here. No, this is all, it all thinks it's the sea. Get some more into Altona. Okay, let's see what we can see in Altona now. Alright. Wow. Okay, this is a farmer regime. They've got a load of metal. So they've got a load of they've got a load of ruins. We really want this. Like this is nice. Lots of scavenging points. Look, there will likely be ruin. You know, there'll be artifacts there. Really, really good stuff. Okay. Have we got a casino yet? Yes. What would the casino level 2 would give us more 50 more quality of life points. I think I'd rather go for the light industry. Now, light industry 3 gives us an extra 55 political 55 industrial points per turn. That's significant, I'd say. It might be worth playing. Oh no, they're building light industry. So yeah, let's not waste some money then. They're actually building light industry 3 already. So yeah, look, we are rapidly industrializing. Port Royal was pretty poor for a while. It was more like Port Royal, or Port Pauper, but it's yeah, definitely increasing the value. Town customs, schools, casino. Yeah, right. This is why, like, they're getting a lot of money. So if you look, their private funds is going up significantly, and this is partly because we've gone into commerce, and we got these early. Yeah, we're going for wealthy friends next. That will give us a 100% commerce bonus. At the moment, we've got free market, which is 40% economy bonus. But being able to get a commerce bonus would be really good. So that would be nice. All right, we don't have a whole lot more to do here. I think the next bunch of turns are mostly just going to be watching numbers going up, to be honest. And we've got to do some strategic planning to kind of figure out how we're going to deal with the maritime trading houses. Could try and put a bid. I don't think we're going to get a bid like this bid here. Yeah, I don't know. Thing is, it would be good to try and get some shares early. I just don't see what we've got to sell. No, we could play. We could get some money. You know, we could get one of these cards here. Ancient Archives is also a nice card. We could try and get some early, you know, get an early technology. This, by the way, Ancient Archive is a very, very nice strategy, and its value increases. I thought it was too expensive at 4 fate points, but honestly, the value increases when you start playing on slow and epic, you know, speeds. So yeah, and also we can get more fate points from doing stuff like this. You know, random zone will get 66 increase in unrest. Let's play the Ancient Depots. See if we can roll the dice and get some decent artifacts. What did we get? Oh, I mean, I'm silly and I didn't look. Well, let's have a look. See what we got. Zones. Leaders. Okay, we got a gravimetric shield, an energy lance, and a warrior android. Okay. I don't know. This advanced ancient device protects the bubble from incoming fire. That's probably pretty good. These are all weapons. We didn't really need these. Oh well. The other thing we can do is just kind of get some cash from, you know, from a fate point card. So let's do that, and then we'll see if we can win one of these. You know, maybe we go for 500. We'll bid 500 and see if we can get some shares here, because that would be a useful. Like this maritime trading house can get us on this island. They can get us onto here as well, and I'd like to get onto there. That would be a nice thing to do. Okay, let's roll the turn on. Hey folks, here's an interesting thing. So actually one of our units got cut off here. So something came in this way and moved onto this square, into this hex here. So we are cut off. We might lose those. Let's have a look at the vidcom. Maritime Trading House has arrived. Meritocracy was up. That's good. So we made that promise. Okay, we failed. Highest bid was 1,600. Wow, Montes is paying a lot for these shares. Okay. Maritime Trading House Grey Line made a disastrously executed naval attack on Hestia waters. 8 ships engaged 5 enemy ships. Lost 8 friendly ships. Wow. Okay. Maritime Grey Line really lost a lot of ships there, while sinking 1 enemy. Well, that was bad. That was bad for them. Right, we got to get these guys out of here. Let's move. Okay, they're at least not going to starve there. Let's get some troops down this way and figure out what's going on. I'm going to bring this this group down, I think. Now, they've got no food. Yeah, they've got no food at all. Oof. We could spend some industrial points getting some. I mean, we're going to have to kind of go this way anyway. At some point. To get into this, you know, to get to this here. The mine. Did we complete? Yeah, Bureaucratic Office 3 and Vidcom Station 1 are now completed. Okay, so we're going to be going up in industrial points, and also we're going to get metal as well. Sorry, words are failing me. It's a little bit late at night. I don't know why I'm playing this late, but there we go. Just thought I'd get some more Shadow Empire content out, because I love you guys so much. And I love playing Shadow Empire. I almost love playing Shadow Empire as much as I love you guys. Maritime Trading House representative has arrived. 200 credits. This is for Kvasir Great Lake. Yes. Okay. So quickly after you notice, quickly after you have notified the representative, you see more ships appearing on the horizon and sloops dropping off more maritime traders on your beaches. Little embassy is in construction. Okay, so we'll be able to have stratagems to communicate. And do we want heart or do we want democracy? Let's go with heart. Let's see if we can get some of these heart profiles up. Yeah, friendship, joint struggle, these will be good. We don't want to go too high because we don't want to lose. I'd actually like to get logical thought. I think after this going into my... I mean, yeah, this will be good for the money, and we do need money. Wealthy friends is coming for the commerce bonus. Operational command rolls 25% is really, really good for martial tournaments. Alright, let's have a look. I'm going to move all these guys along one hex, I think. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Hopefully we're not going to lose the 5th here. That wouldn't be cool. I'd be disappointed if we lost them. Yeah, maybe I build this into this mountain. Now the other way of doing it would be to go along the road. The problem is the roads kind of like, I think you're a bit of a fool if you build your, you build logistics on roads in this game. It's expensive, but we might be better off going through the mountains here. What do you reckon? It's going to be 200 industrial points to get it to here. It's going to be 300, 900 to get... Yeah, I mean, it's quite a lot. Maybe we just do this. Okay, that's not helped those guys get any supply because they can't make use of this extra hex. But we have got a road here now. This costs us a lot of industrial points, but that's okay. We do need to get this. I think what we need to work on now is okay, we can actually go for barracks 2, vidcom station 2. Now these are all going to be starting putting. Yeah, we're 76 energy credits well, with 76 energy units in credits, so to speak. We're losing that every turn. We haven't got power banks, so we can't build it up, and we've just got anything else we build. We've got to be aware that it's going to start taking more energy, right? So industry 1 takes 20 energy. So we're going to go up by 55, which we can manage if we go to industry 2. We haven't got the metal though. We need to get this metal mine up first, and in order to do that, we need industrial points. Kind of a bit of a stalemate. It's a bit kind of, it's one of those things. Now, how long until we get light industry 1? I wonder. Light industry 3. Not that long, and that's going to give us an extra 50 industrial points. I think we should go for this now. We might as well take the time to clear it. Got these non-aligned forces we've got to get rid of as well. I don't know if they're monsters of some kind or whether they're marauders. Bad ration. Morale of militia and troops is reduced to 20%. Yeah, that's a bit rough. I don't care about militia. We could probably just use that one. Yes, militancy has gone down by 24%. Okay, well, 24 points. Okay. So we've got a few more fate points to play with. Just seeing what we got that we could use. We could put another zone up and then start building it up quite quickly with things like zoo projects, commercial projects, traveling teachers, all this kind of stuff. That might be worth doing because we have actually got colonists. Look, now Port Royal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Of course, it's going to be the same, isn't it? I'm stupid. So yeah, really we'd want to put a zone down here in the mountains. So perhaps we'll unlock this, and what we'll do is we'll actually put the zone, maybe we put the zone here. So it's in a place where it's well defendable. Although that's going to cost a lot of, it's going to cost more industrial points to get, and it's cold as well. That's the other thing. And you've got to consider that temperature is an issue. Although most of the zone buildings kind of warm up. I think that I forget exactly how the temperature stuff is affected. Oh, okay. We didn't lose money that turn. Let's just go back to the treasury cash flow overview. 10% income tax. Well, so we did lose money. 69 credits of revenue, 251 credits of expenses. But we did get some revenue, at least from the income tax. We got 37 credits. It's not a whole lot. We made a little bit on sales tax as well. Maybe maybe what we're going to have to do is drop the pay of the soldiers again. I don't really want to have to do that. I feel bad doing it. They're not even real people. But I'm just like, I feel really bad doing that to them. This is no game to have a conscience either, I tell you. You shouldn't really have a conscience in Shadow Empire. But you know, feeling sorry for these little digital guys who, like, you know, just have to go home to their wives and go, oh, I just got a pay cut. and like, and a multi-crab bit my arm off. What's for dinner? Centipede again. Jesus. What a life. What a life in Port Royal. I'm going to make things better for you guys, don't worry. We got to work. We're going to invade some other people, and then we'll take their shit instead and give it to you. Oh, mate, it's my inner British coming out. What can we do here? Try and make this situation a little bit more bearable for my poor people. It's funny. Don't ever put a face on anything, right? 'Cause there's this thing in the UK at the moment. I don't know if you and the rest of the world have got this, but there's this like kind of dish sponge called Scrub Daddy, and it's like a smiley face. And it's made of this kind of material that's kind of fancy. But anyway, the thing is about Scrub Daddy is the more you use him, the more he gets worn out, and then the less of a smiley face he's got, and he just starts looking like this kind of decrepit zombie, and he's kind of covered in grime, you know, because you've been using it to scrub greasy pans. And I said to my girlfriend, I was like, we've got to throw that thing away, man, it's looking really bad. And she's like, no, he just looks so sad. You know, it just kind of looks like some little orphan from Oliver Twist, covered in soot, like after a day down in the mines. This is why you should never put faces on things, man. Don't start feeling sorry for your troops in Shadow Empire. Seriously. Oh man, back to the game anyway. Okay, we're back. So let's have a look what's going on. We've researched combat armor. That's good. We've got a private investment card. That's really, really good. And we can increase our income tax a little bit further. I think we should do, because we need more money. And we've got the militant propagandist. That's a nice card. This guy's... Okay, these guys won't have ammunition. No, they've not used any ammunition, so they don't need to replenish it. Okay, I think we dodged a bullet here. Let's actually get those... Oh, okay, it's just these. It's just serpents. The scientific name is Uniball Saiga. It resembles a blather analog. Its chemistry is water carbon based. It's oxygen breathing. Okay, this is harmless. These guys should just be able to attack into this and kill it. So let's just get rid of it. Now it might try to retreat into the mountains. No, it went into the sea. Okay, that's fine. Look, this turn we should be able to get this dirt road in here. Oh no, we've only just conquered it. We're not allowed to yet. That's fine. Okay. Alright, but we've at least pushed those things back into the sea. Okay. What are our decisions? Merchant Society has passed a motion that our bureaucratic assets must increase. Can we do this? We've got civilization level 4, but we don't have... I don't know. I don't think we can. We need more population, so... Yeah, we need 100,000. Oh, hang on a minute. We can. We can. So we could actually call the governor, and we could spend some political points, and we could upgrade the city. The issue is, right, this is going to make our civil... It's going to... You know the problem, right? It's actually going to dilute the quality of life score. So, yeah, that's kind of difficult. However, I think if we say yes, we're going to have a bit of time to do it, right? 43 it's saying. We've got 10 turns. I think I can do that. What we'll do is, rather than upgrade the size of the city, which isn't a good idea at the moment, because we need to get a better, you know, civilization score. I think what we need to do is then put up another zone. Now, that will drop our overall civilization score. Just be aware of that. However, I think it's probably wise... Going to bring this guy down just in preparation so we can put something. I think I'm going to put a zone here And then maybe I'll put one up like over here or something. Or we could put a zone on the coast. The only problem is that the zone on the coast is then a little bit more vulnerable. But the heavy forest is going to be a little bit nicer for them to live in than the mountains with the temperature. Now, I don't really know. Like I say, I can't remember what the temperature does on how workers work. I need to read the rule book on that again. There is some fairly detailed like Oh, hang on, what's going on here?
Yes, sir, we're definitely taking gunfire. Mission successful.
Oh, well, we pushed them back. Okay. Get lost. You horrible things. I wondered if they'd come back. Let's make sure that no one's getting in the way of our, getting onto our logistical chain. I don't want that. Yeah. So next term we'll actually start building this. Yeah. No logistical network hex. What we'll do is we'll actually be able to immediately, maybe rather than put a new zone up. Actually, I think I'll just eat the. Yeah, this is the thing, because we do need to put a zone up somewhere. It might be better just to put an administrative zone up or something. Maybe one in the center. You know, like put one in the center of the city. You know, center here. I don't know. Just kind of put up a truck station or a supply base or something like that. The supply base is going to be actually relatively cheap. If we put a truck station up, you know, a truck station will be useful, I suppose. We could get a truck station, put a zone in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we could put a zone here, yeah? Here at... What's this place called? Carlin. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, like, you know, we would be we could put up zone, you know, stuff anywhere here. You know, and then we can just get up bureaucratic assets, right? That's all we want it for. And it will slowly accumulate people, and if we're lucky we find a cloning, 2 cloning facilities, then we can take a cloning facility. That might be better than putting a zone up here, because I think that putting a zone up here would mean that we'd then have to delegate the mine, right, over to Port Royal, because we want this to be like level 4. At some point then you are going to have to turn it into a zone, because the administrative strain is going to become quite severe. So like, how many hexes are we away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 9 hexes. It's not going to be too bad, the administrative strain there, I don't think. We've got 0 at the moment. We will definitely get some if we put this mine asset up next turn, but that's okay. Military Research Council objective. Do I want propeller engine? No, I think not. I think what we'll do is we're just going to say no. We'll just put everything back into discovery for that one, for that organization. Okay, so we've just got combat armor. We can always upgrade those guys later. We don't really, I mean, I don't think we need to upgrade any of these guys yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a model out anyway. Now, model design is currently working on a mechanized artillery. Okay, let's increase our income tax one more level.
Roger that.
Success. Okay. We got 2 fate points that we got for playing that card. We'll leave these for a minute. These are nice cards. Like, this one's really good, Warrior Android. These are new ones, by the way. Gravimetric Shield and Warrior Android, I think. At least I've never seen this one before, or this one. I think these come with Oceania. Let's get a recon contract with... Can we actually do that with these guys yet? With Gavassia Great Lake. Don't know if we need to. It looks like... Oh, yes we do, because we want to see what's here, don't we? So yeah, I think that might be an idea. Not a recon contract, sorry. It's information exchange is the one that we want. Recon actually gives you reconnaissance points over the hexes. Yeah, I think we want an information exchange. It will cost us money, and it might cost us a lot of money, because I don't know how much these guys like us. Probably should have checked that, shouldn't I? Oh, they don't mind us too much. They got a real buy. They're happy to drop pirates off though. They're autarkists as well. Contracts tend to be 50% more expensive. Yeah, these guys aren't great. We'll see how much it's going to cost us. I don't mind spending a few political points on that. Failing that, what we can try and do is encourage these guys to kind of swallow them up. What were this one like here down in Aphrodite Sea? Yeah, they don't like us either. At least these guys are neutral with us. They've only got 3 ships. So they might be like, they might be willing to, you know, to... We'll see. We'll see how much it costs. I bet it's going to be expensive. But, you know... So that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Yeah, let's get this turn rolled on. I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to end the episode there so this doesn't roll on too long. Let me just see if we have got another card that we can play that might be useful. We can create a new maritime raiding castle. That's kind of cool. Random zone will get 1d4 increase in fear. I mean, we might play this and then we can actually get the ancient archive. Plus 131 fear. Yeah, that's not good, by the way. But we don't have much autocracy to kind of work through that. But let's just get the ancient archive. We got side skirts. That's not great. That wasn't really worth 4 fate points. However, that said, all of these are going to take a long time to get through. So yeah, side skirts are not a bad idea. You know, could have been worse. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to roll the turn and I'll catch you in the next episode. Hope you're enjoying it and I'll catch you next time. Take care.